Guten Tag. Bar is open for Oktoberfest, so let's review the Flensburger Pilsener. Hey there, SG Alcohol Guy here, making use of my Wines and Spirits certification, which includes a course on beers, to give you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And since it's still Oktoberfest, I will be reviewing another German beer, specifically the Flensburger Pilsener. And I picked this up because, well, I love the design of the bottle. Never actually heard of it before. In fact, I've never even heard of Flensburg before, so let's see how this one tastes. And the Flensburger Pilsner is retailing for 5 Singapore dollars per bottle. And for that, you get a 330 ml bottle, lovely bottle, with a 4.8% alcohol content. But enough of that, let's see how the beer looks, smells, and tastes. Nice and airtight, loving it. And I'm going to pour the beers, to make sure that there's a lot of foam in the glass as opposed to being in my stomach. This makes me, number one, less bloated. Number two, no burpee reviews. And looking at the beer, it's slightly cloudy. It's not as clear as the Pilsners that I'm used to, but those are the macro brewery Pilsners. This has more of a craft beer look of a Pilsner. Scent-wise, it promises to be a little bit sweet, but I've had German Pilsners that smell like that before and end up really, really bitter. So let's see which Pilsner this is. Taste test. Oh, this is definitely a bitter Pilsner. My tongue has that metallic bitterness all the way through. There's zero hint of sweetness whatsoever. And the ingredients are water, barley malt, and hop extract. Although it does taste more like they soaked the hops completely rather than extracting a little bit of it. Zero hint of sweetness, and it's not as carbonated. It's not as fizzy as many other beers. So this is something that is very light on the tongue. It leaves a layer of that bitterness. Doesn't really go down the throat much, just the bitterness on the tongue, but it sort of disappears after like 30 seconds. And that makes it a very bearable bitterness. It allows you to, it welcomes you rather to take the second and the third sip just to enjoy this beer one bit at a time. So in my opinion, this is a beer that is, well, bitter without any other layers. It's designed and crafted and brewed to be bitter, and it has completely achieved that task. It lives up to its name as a traditional German Pilsner, which do tend to be bitter. But again, I prefer my beers with a few more flavors, with a few more layers. So while the bottle is beautiful and attractive, it's not really for me. Hey there, and thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state that all these videos are my personal opinions and preferences. They're not to be used as an industry standard. But if you have tried this Flensburger Pilsner, drop me some comments. I'm looking forward to hear what you think about this particular beer. And while you're here, do help me click on the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, plus the notification bell because I upload 2 new videos every week. Most importantly, happy drinking!